bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? Okay, my beautiful crafty friends, we're going to be making I'm going to show you guys how I make these envelope journals. I have a video on that already that I did a few years ago, and I'll try to link that video on the bottom of this video so you guys can get an idea of how I put it together from the beginning to the end. It's very simple. It's super duper easy. I started making this one and I really love how it's turning out. And here, let me bring you up a little bit. So I love how it's turning out. I used 6 envelopes so far. And what I did was I just used this envelope. I have this one here that opens this way, which I love. I have this one, and then I have this one that opens up this way, which I also love. And then all I did was I added some ink to kind of like distress the edges on it. And I only put this together with what do you call this? Mason tape? Is that what this is called? Papi, what is this called? Is this Mason tape? Is that what this is called? Mason tape? What is that called? That tape that you put around that when you paint? Carpenter's tape? Okay, so my husband says it's called carpenter's tape. I don't know what it's called. I'll link it, okay? I'm gonna look at the pack that I bought it, and I'll link it at the bottom of this video, okay? I got this at the Dollar Tree. I love using this, guys. If you guys haven't seen this in Dollar Tree, this is one of those things that is a must to have. If you do a lot of junk journaling, or if you do a lot of you know, art journaling, this is a must. For $1, you get so much, and it's so awesome. It's so good. It glues well. I can't say enough about it. This, and I also like to buy the what are they called? The adhesive ones, the ones that give dimension to, hold on, I'll show you. This one. I buy these at the Dollar Tree as well. These are freaking awesome. Those are 2 things that I think is absolutely awesome and a great buy for what you get. Okay. And by the way, I'm not sponsoring the Dollar Tree, so just to put it out there. Okay, now, so I wanted to add a few more envelopes in this junk journal. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing, and I wanted to also add a few more things to it before I start working on decorating the junk journal. So let me show you here really quickly. I'm gonna add, I think I'm gonna add 3 more envelopes. Now I'm using like the letter size envelope, regular letter size envelope, nothing special. I have a whole bunch of these out upstairs in my attic. I have like a whole box of these, and I love using these. So you don't need special envelopes. Go to the Office Depot and you'll find envelopes, and there's tons of envelopes there if you don't have at home. Or you can also very easily create your own envelope. So to the envelope that I have here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just distress a little bit the edges of the envelope. Okay, and I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these 3 envelopes to my existing junk journal, okay? So how I'm going to do this is, let's see. So I have my page here that I can work with. And then I have this one as well. And then this one is here and this opens up like this. Love that. I have this one and then this one opens up like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another page to this one here. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to add so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically glue down this part like this. So that when this goes like this, it can open up like that. Okay? So I'm going to use double-sided tape for this part. And then I'm going to add this here. Just like that. Okay, so now we have an additional page that we can play with on this side right here. Then you flip this over and then you have this page here that you can play with. You can add stuff in here if you want. And then you have this one that opens up this way, which you can also add more stuff in here if you want. And you can play with this page. Love this, okay? I absolutely love, love, love how this is turning out. Okay, very good. So, the other page that I have here, where am I going to put it? So the other page, I think what I'm going to do with this page, I'm going to add it here to this one right here. So what I want to do is, I might just add it this way, so it can kind of be open here and then another open envelope here. See that? So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to actually show you guys how I use this carpenter or whatever it's called tape. I thought it's called masking tape, but I don't know. It might be called masking tape. Anyway, I'm going to use this tape and I'm going to kind of put it in all the way down. So what I did is I left a kind of a little gap, okay? You see the little gap? I didn't put it too close to each other. I just left a little tiny gap so it can kind of flip open better, okay? Not such a huge gap. It doesn't have to be huge. Just tiny little gap. That just gives it flexibility so that your pages can kind of flip. Okay, glue this down well. And then we're going to flip this the other way. This is going to come here. This is going to come here. And before we do anything else, let's just make sure that the pages do close. And as you can see there, it's closing perfect. See there? It's closing. It just needs a little bit of... But it does close. See that? Now, you don't need to add extra masking tape to this side if you don't want to. I'm not going to because I don't need to, but if you want to, you can. But I'm going to keep mine the way it is because I feel mine is going to be secured enough that it doesn't need extra security. So what I want to do is with this here is I want to take this off because I want to use this as a pocket, okay? So let me reach for my scissors and I'm just going to chop this off. didn't work. So let me use my scissors to kind of give it a better look. Okay. All right. And now you have this here to put something in if you want, and then you have this here to put something in if you want. Okay. So that's a really good, I love how this is turning out. I really do love it. I think it looks really, really cute. It looks so much fun. I just love it. I think that for now, we have enough pages in here that we can play around with, and that I am able to play around and add things to. So I'm not going to add any more envelope, but I am going to add some things that I want to add into my little journal. The very first thing I'm going to add are these little like leftovers from, this is from a Valentine's sticker, but I thought that this will be perfect little kind of like flip little tags that I can add into my pages. So that I thought was a great idea. So I'm going to do that. And do not throw away, hold on. Do not throw away these little package, because we can use these little package for our journals also. So keep those in the side for now. We will find something to do with those. So you see how perfect this fits in here? I love this idea. I think it fits perfect. Now, I could actually stick this out, and I can actually use this as a tag, like a little tassel holder, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a little bit and just cut off the Valentine's Day, and I'm going to cut this part off. And I'm going to use this as part of my page. I have another one here that I'm going to do the same thing to. And then I have this like memory planner thing that I also want to do the same thing too. There are some Tim Holtz that I also have that I could actually add in here too if I really want to. But I don't think I have any right now. Alright, that's okay. So we'll use these for now. So how are we going to put these? Very simple. For the one that opens up like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add, I'm going to add this as a flip. So I'm going to add, actually, you know what I'm going to do? We can actually add this also this way. So it can flip this way too. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. So I don't know. You have to figure out how it is that you want these first. Okay, I think. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this one on this side right here, and I'm going to kind of like have it open this way. Okay, or maybe open this way. Maybe this way. So I'm going to add a little bit of my masking tape, or whatever it's called, carpenter tape, on this side over here. So I will be adding a little bit of the tape over here so it can flip this way. Okay? You guys can see that? And then I'm going to add I'm going to add these in here and this one in here. And we will be decorating this one on another video. Okay, so let's add some tape to this. I'm going to use this one. This is really actually good tape. So I'm going to add a little bit of this tape on this side right here. And then I'm going to add this over here. And then this is going to come back here like this. Okay. So when you get to this part, you can flip this open this way, and that would actually look super cute. So what I'm going to do is, to reinforce it, I'm going to add another piece of tape on this side over here, just to reinforce it, to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. And then there you go. See that? And then later on we can definitely cover this up and, you know, make it look really pretty. But at least we have a little flip that we just created. I love this. Okay, this is beautiful. I love it. So the next thing that I'm going to do, which will be the last thing we're going to do for this video, is I have here this advertisement thing that I bought, that I got. I didn't buy it. They were giving this out when I went to Florida last year, and this is just an advertisement for a beach called Pink Shell Beach Resort. And it's just, I absolutely love how the advertisement for the beach is, and I just thought this was really pretty. I don't know why, but I did. I loved it. I think the pink was what kind of drew me in. So what I want to do is, actually I want to add this to the front of this here, so then I can later on, kind of inside of this little pamphlet, I can kind of like do some really fun things to it. So I wanted to basically glue this down here and create this and make this part of my journal. So let's do that. I'm going to glue this down. Now I don't know what side I want. I want this side, or do I want this side? I think I like this side better. I don't know. I kind of like the beach too. Alright, let's do this side. I like this side better. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually put some double-sided tape on this here. And hopefully that's going to hold. I don't know if it's going to hold. I'm thinking it might. I hope. I'm hoping that it will. Hey, baby. I'm hoping that it will hold my little pamphlet together. If it doesn't hold, I can always work around stapling it, or I don't know, maybe putting felt on the back, because felt is a very good fabric that will hold well. But I'm thinking that this double-sided tape is going to be okay, and I think that it's going to hold well, and I'm hoping that it will. So we shall see. Alright, so this is going to come right in the center, just like that. Okay, and it fits perfect. I love how it fits. It just fits perfect. So that, let's see, how does that look? Yep, that's holding it well. Perfect. So basically, our book is basically done, guys. our book is basically done. Now this is really chunky. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Hold on, something is not right here. I think, okay, you know what? I think because I added this is too chunky. So I have to remove one of these in here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna remove here. Let's see how this works. I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of, see, sometimes you put things together, it doesn't work, but then you figure out another way to make it work. Yeah, that's it. That works for me. So what I did was, because this was too big, I just kind of like just chopped it in half. And what I'm planning to do is later on, obviously, later on, I just made a small little pocket. Later on, obviously, we're going to be decorating these pages in a much nicer way. Okay, I'm going to do this for now. All right, I think the base of our junk journal at least is basically complete. From what you can see here. All right, so what I need to do is I need to wrap this around with some kind of I don't know, ribbon or twine or something, because it's gonna get chunky and chunky and chunky and chunky. As we fill it in, it's gonna get even more chunkier. But that's okay, because I love my junk journals chunky. But as you can see here, we have here to work with, we have the cover, which we will work on soon. Then we have this page that we can work on. We can add some wonderful little details to it in this page. We can add some wonderful detail on this page. Then we flip it over and we have some beautiful papers here to add. Plus we have a pocket. Flip this over and then you have here some papers and here's some papers, and we can add some wonderful art. Now we're going to open this up here, and then we have this pamphlet that we just added in there, which we're going to also be working on to decorate. You have a pocket over here, and you have some stuff here that you can work on. Flip this open. You have more stuff that you can work on here. You flip this open and you have this little half pocket that I just created. And then you have this pocket in here that we have this in there that we just added in. All right. So this is such a fun way. Oh, by the way, I think there's another one in here that we added. Did we add another? Didn't we add one of these to another one of these pockets? I thought we did. Maybe not. We got this one. We got this one. This one. We got this one. It's not. Oh, where's the little, hold on. There's something missing here. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Oh, here, I missed this page. We have this one that opens up like that. We have this one that opens up like that. We got stuff here, and then we got stuff here. I was missing a page, sorry. I knew it was like, wait a second, I knew I glued something down. So yeah, okay, there's a lot going on here. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. I even missed a page. That's so much we have that we can build from. So I hope this is a really helpful video for you guys, showing you or giving you an ideas on how you can put together a junk journal using envelopes. I'm going to link at the bottom of this video another tutorial that I did a few years ago, showing you how I did this. Very simple, very easy. And maybe that can help you guys, okay? I love you all. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you soon. And I will be decorating these pages with you guys soon. I can't wait. I'm excited. It's going to be super duper fun. Okay, I love you. Bye.